Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 4 of Game of Thrones on the PlayStation 3. We are exactly where we were at the end of part 3. And we are on our way to see Harwyn to discuss why he feels that my younger brother murdered my father. Well, actually not him necessarily, but whispers say such things. We may have some pickups we can get rid of with this chap here. Yeah, well, the antique sword, that's only worth 2. That one we've got on is worth 36. What? Looks like it's a rare or a legendary or something, isn't it? Actually, that blunt one's better than the one we're wearing now. I'll come out of there a sec. Come out of there a second, Stephen. Because our backup weapons are... That is a cudgel. That is better than the cudgel we had on. Haven't picked up any armour. Okay. Let's try that again. Everything else is of use, I think. Onward.
Alistair, it is important that I speak with you.
Elyana, she seems worried. Oh.
What is it, little sister?
I am sorry for the cold welcome during the burial. I lied to myself by saying that you no longer meant anything to me. When Harwyn informed me that you were helping Ryman handle the rioting, I was afraid something would happen to you. I would never have forgiven myself.
Do not worry, little sister. I have returned.
Are you planning to remain at Riverspring?
Hey, little sister. I intend to take control of our lands. Stopping this wedding is my priority. Yeah, let's save her first. Stopping this wedding is my priority.
I am going to make certain that you will not have to endure this damned marriage.
How did you know?
Harwyn told me of it, but do not worry. I will seek an audience with the Queen at the Red Keep in order to reclaim my title and inheritance.
Be prudent, Alistair. By stopping the marriage, it is the decision of the Queen herself that you are questioning. And if she is offended, then we will lose everything.
I know that, but this marriage would mean the end of Riverspring. You do not know the true nature of Valar.
I am well aware of that vulture's reputation. He and I have nothing in common, but unfortunately he is close to the Queen. House Lannister is the richest house in Westeros, and one of the most powerful. With a faithful vassal such as Valar, they will surely help us.
I see your point of view, sister, but I will not allow Valar to share a future with House Sarwyck. I spoke to Harwyn, and he told me that father had banished him, and rightly so. I would not have you make such a sacrifice to keep Riverspring in the family.
I'm sorry, but I cannot share your optimism, brother. I hope your words will move the Queen. I bid you take leave and speak with Harwyn now.
Very well you are, my sister. Hey, little sister. Ooh, Riverspring Castle. We are quite the lord. We've got our own castle and everything. Well, Harwyn's at the top. We'll have a look around after we've spoken to Harwyn, I think. Is that my throne, Harwyn? Thank you.
Let's speak now that we are alone, Harwyn. Tell me of Gawen. I remember little of him as a child. He was restless, but not bad at heart.
He has certainly grown up since then. His relationship with your father had become increasingly strained these past few years.
To what extent?
Well, their arguments had become increasingly violent. Several days before his death, your father disinherited Gawen. As a son of a noble family, to be disinherited is a fate worse than death. This could be reason enough for Gawen to commit the unforgivable.
But there is no solid evidence of that, is there?
No, just theory. However, since this happened, Gawen has disappeared.
Would you know where he might have gone?
He enjoyed visiting your men, sir, in King's Landing.
I happen to be going there to seek an audience with the Queen. I will see if I can find him. My priority is to get my titles back. I will become the lord of these lands as my father wished. I will find a way to stop the marriage. Valar will not have Riverspring.
The Seven be praised. It is a relief to hear it.
But before all else, I must inform the priesthood of my decision.
Your old bedchamber is still there. Lord Reynald did not want it touched. I asked that it be readied in the hope of your arrival.
I thank you, Harwyn.
Return to your chambers in order to make contact with your temple. Rightio. No, that's the tunnels under Riverspring. Need to go up. There's quite the attention to detail in every room. Right, scrubbing that rug, mate. You want to be dabbing that.
Good evening, Master Allison.
Good evening, Master Betharios.
What news from your stay on the other continent?
Better to explain what the situation is here. Immediately explain to him my motives. Explain the situation.
The news is quite dark, I'm afraid. I pray that R'hllor will light my path. My family and my house have not fared well. I cannot return to Braavos. I must take my rightful place here.
The night is dark and full of horrors, my brother. I understand that you may not leave your people to wander blindly, far from the light of R'hllor. But in making this choice, does it mean that you have decided to leave our order?
I did not say that. I am and will remain devoted to R'hllor until I die. The fact that I remain in Westeros in no way changes my dedication to our temple. Quite the contrary.
What do you mean?
I believe that our organization would do well to have a Lord of Westeros devoted to our cause. The light of R'hllor will shine upon my subjects and neighbors.
I see. Well, we can only encourage such initiative. Our order has little representation on the continent of Westeros.
I may need you to send me Denyo to help me in this task.
It will be done. No more than the two of you. I will inform the rest of the clergy of your decision and your devotion, Master Alistair. May the light watch over you.
I thank you, Master Betharios.
Well, he's very
I
kind.
watch over you as well.
Riverspring has recognized his authority, and it would seem that he has decided to stay for good.
Indeed. I spoke to him about it, and he has decided to take on his responsibilities here.
Maester Harwyn, do you truly believe that he has a chance of changing the Queen's mind?
Have confidence in your brother, Elyana.
I don't doubt my brother. I doubt Valar.
Worry not, little sister.
Ooh, hello.
Harwyn, prepare for my voyage. I'm leaving for King's Landing in order to request an audience with the Queen. R'hllor as my witness, I will be the new master of Riverspring.
Blimey, we're off to King's Landing. Oh, we're back to Moors.
By the gods, Moors. You would take on so many wildlings on your own. I was afraid we'd arrived too late.
I've seen worse.
My hide has always been tough enough. But you did take your time, my friend.
The bastards certainly made us run. But truthfully, you didn't leave very many for us.
Despite all that, I owe my life to you and your men.
My honor for the wall. My life for my brothers.
Corin. There was another ranger with me. A little thief from Flea Bottom. I stationed him up there with his bow. Did you see him?
Neither him nor his body. You're the only survivor we found.
I see. I'll try to find out what happened to him. I must find him before reporting to Lord Commander Mormont.
The Night's Watch lacks the strength it once had. The wildlings should never have been able to travel this far in the gift.
Take nothing for granted. Nothing lasts forever. We know that better than anyone.
I'll have my men sweep the area until our builders arrive to block up the opening. We'll take care of the slain. Good luck finding the boy, brother.
My thanks. I am greatly indebted to you, Corin.
Right, Poddy, where'd you get to? Or whatever his name was. Oh, it is Poddy. Well remembered, Stephen. Return to the balcony where you left Poddy. Seemed reasonable. It's a good point, actually. There's no pickups, is there? Oh, there is. There is. Sellsword leather boots. Andal glaive, small iron shield. Check those out in a minute. Ooh, hello. That's Gorn's armour. That looks heavy and rare. Gorn's axe, two-handed. Right, let's have a look. be a major upgrade in our armour here. Yeah, Gawen's armour. Well, it's gone up to 300 health. A lesser energy cost. It is heavy. Deflection penalty 38 instead of 41. Health recovery is plus 12% and bargaining chance minus 3. Don't need to worry too much about that. Let's get that on, I think. Got people's heads on it, for the love of God. Right, okay. Sellsword boots are light. 70. Yeah, the studded boots are better that we've got on. It's pretty much all I've picked up that. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish I'd stuck with medium now, because the stuff we had on was actually quite good for medium. But all of our perks are coming from heavy. And we went sword and shield, which means Gawen's axe is pretty useless to us at this stage. Flint axe. Gawen's axe, two-handed. To be fair, the antique sword's given us 20.8, but the other chappie has got a sword that's better than that. Oh, the Andal Glaive, that's 23 damage. That'll be better then. Axes are cutting as well. Heavy cudgel. Standard cudgel is 19, 18. Yeah, I think we don't really have much point in a bow, do we, the way that we've gone? Ooh, small iron shield's got more health on it. Deflection penalty 7. It must be. It doesn't seem to suggest that it's got any more protection on it, but it must do. Still not got any health, have we? 'Cause we used it all. Right. Well, we've done as much as we can do there. Let's have a little save, I think, before we crack on. It's going to take a little while to build up some coin, I think. Nice little shine coming off the shield there in the moonlight.
Very well. I left Poddy over there.
Oh, hello.
Where did he go? He was supposed to be posted. Something happened here. If Gawen's men had killed Poddy, there would be traces of blood.
He's run off.
He dropped his bow and abandoned this position when Gawen came upon us. I'll follow his tracks to find out where he ran off to.
Skin changer. Using skin changer powers. Press square to use your skin changer power and circle to interrupt it. When Moores uses his skin changer power, his spirit controls the dog and he cannot move. Okay. To learn a new scent, press X button, then hold R2 trigger down. Hold R2 trigger down to sniff the scent you want to follow. You will then be able to follow it easily. To change between scents, use the active pause while in skin changer mode and select a new scent. Okay. Ah. Here we go. It's quite cool, isn't it? It's gone up. When you use this interactive object, the dog will bark to make Moores come. That's good, isn't it? I like that. There are many types of smells. Yellow smell, the quest smell you are tracking. Green smell, the other quest smell. Blue smell, exploration smells. To track another quest smell, open your smell wheel in the skin changer mode by pressing L1. We don't have any of the scents though, do we? I'm now curious as to why that came up, because I've... Oh, hello.
The footprints show that Poddy was alone. There can be no doubt. The Craven wasn't being chased by wildlings. He just ran. He headed south through the forest, straight towards Moorstown. If I don't catch him before he gets to the village, I'll lose his trail for good.
Aye, aye. You can detect the moods of people around you. Hostile enemies can be identified by a ring of detection around them and can't be taken by surprise. Calm enemies have an arc of detection and can be killed.
This boy seems hot-tempered. I can feel his hostile nature from here.
Meaning we've got a fight on our hands.
My lord, you're a brother of the Night's Watch, are you not?
Aye.
Yes. Why?
No reason. I was just curious. It's rare to come across your sort alone in the forest.
What is this young man doing here? He may have seen Poddy.
Tell me. I'm searching for one of my companions. Another black brother. Have you seen him?
That I could not say, my lord. Perchance someone from my family has seen him.
Your family?
Yes, they're a bit further along. Over there. You're sure to find them. They've lit a fire.
But what brings you here?
Nothing special. We're always traveling, here and there. We buy, we barter, we sell.
You should join them. These woods may be under the protection of the Night's Watch, but it is not safe to walk here alone.
Very well, my lord.
Yeah, by family I feel like it's not a family. Bandits, methinks. Well, that's the straight path. A little bit more open now, isn't it? Well, if that ain't a fight waiting to happen, I don't know what is.
Silence. Someone's coming.
Good day, my lord.
This must be the young man's family. Perhaps they saw Poddy.
Have you perchance seen a brother of the Night's Watch passing through recently?
A young man dressed in black, eh? Yes, we saw him. He didn't stop, just took off running like a fox. Aaron, do you want to show our Night's Watch friend the way?
Very well.
You don't see many crows around.
I hope so.
How so?
You know of Molestown, correct?
Aye. It's just about the only village around. And there are whores there. So, inevitably.
Exactly. And a black brother's place is at the wall, not between some whore's thighs.
Well, a bit of fucking never hurt anyone.
That's not the issue. And anyway, it's none of your business.
I see.
Greetings, my lord, from the Night's Watch. Well played. Another fool falls into our trap.
I don't like your tone.
Oh, no reason to get upset. If you cooperate, we won't do you any harm. Give me your purse, your boots, your weapons, and all the rest of your valuables.
Cutthroats, no surprise there. They've targeted the wrong man for their villainy.
You don't know who you are speaking to, scum.
Indeed, a brother of the Night's Watch. Funny, isn't it? You're in charge of keeping the peace, and we've gone and robbed you.
Have you ever noticed how sometimes you come across a man best left alone? I am such a man.
That man is completely mad.
2 little whelps and their father. I won't even break a sweat.
You're right. After all, the more madmen, the merrier. This way, my friend. We have a customer.
I prefer this.
Since you don't wish to cooperate, we'll just help ourselves.
Oh, great. Just me and 100 of them then. Why does it keep putting on bloody sword moves I'm not telling it to? Can't see a bloody thing where I am. Well, that went rather well.
Oh! Have mercy, my lord! Spare me, and I'll tell you where our stash is buried. You won't regret it. You'll be rich.
I might as well talk before... he might as well talk before dying.
Tell me where you hid it. I want details.
We buried the coin we collected. It's in the area surrounding the campfire. You'll find it easily. Half of our loot is tucked away behind the bushes. There's a little hidden place, and the rest was buried near the hollow trunk, at the top of the hill. Now I beg of you, keep your promise, let me go.
What promise? Your coin will feed the Night's Watch, and you will feed the crows.
Ah!
These imbeciles can always try their tricks in the Seven Hells. Now let's return to Poddy.
Looks like some money has been hidden in the forest. So we've got 2, yeah, this is where we've got different scents to follow. Get the first half of the stash. Okay. So really, after all that fighting, only one person dropped anything. Oh, there we go. Cutlass. $20.5. Not quite as good, is it? Right, my four-legged friend, time to find some treasure. Let's have a little save. Just in case of any surprises. Well, to be fair, the first part was by the fire, wasn't it? I think he said. Need to go up. What? How does that work? Yeah, maybe I didn't have to do it with the dog with that one. Aha. Loot detected. Wow.
So difficult to
23.
find after all. Now, this coin won't end up in a slut's purse. Now or ever.
He's got quite the high opinion of prostitution, hasn't he? Right, there's another one up there.
They had hidden it well.
Nice. It's quite a lot of coin, that.
More than that to fool me.
Well,
this coin would serve us better, rather than waste it on whores.
Get experience for that as well. Yeah, so we've got 65.15 now. Can buy a few good things with that. Faux show. Right, we need to get back on the path of what's his pop. What's his pop? And I think that might be the pink marker, maybe. Or is that... yeah, should be. Or is that just where the last discovery was? Yeah, I think it is. Maybe. Right, let's get back on the path then and then see if we can find a scent. Oh, that's the bridge we came over, isn't it? So it must be this way. There's the campfire. Here we go. Oh, we've got another scent here. The yellow one goes up there, the blue one goes up here. It's a little bit more difficult to see the blue one because of the colour. Ooh. Not sure I'm going the right way here. Yeah, I am, yeah. A rusty iron helmet, really? For the love of... Mind you, you don't know what they're like, do you? Might be better than the one I've got, you never know. Medium armour. Yeah, I'm seeing another blue scent here. Oh yeah, look. I was kind of hoping Moors was just going to pitch up wherever I barked, which seemed to be what happened the first time, but that's not what's happening now, is it? No. Well, I'm assuming that he must have gone... Yeah, he's gone this way. I'm not back at this bloody bridge again. Oh, it's winding me up. Unless it's a different bridge, I'm pretty sure it's the bridge we came over, isn't it? Alright, so here's the fire. There's Moors. And there's the bridge. I'm positive that's where we came from. Unless I'm being a complete and utter dope, which wouldn't be the first time, to be fair, people. The problem is, the scent is literally circling backwards toward the bridge. And this is where we started. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh yeah, look at this. Poddy is attacking a young girl. Rush toward the opponent, then press X to rapidly tear into the opponent's throat.
And I'm being pursued by armed men. I've nothing left to lose. Hurry! Don't make me strike you.
Poddy, that filth. I'm done with this craven.
Woo, level 3.
This time I returned and brought word of the Icemark mission to Mormont.
Gained a new level. Return to Castle Black to give you a report on the attack at Icemark. I don't even know if I can get to where the dog went to because it was blocked, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. Only the dog could get through that bit. Fair enough. Pretty linear and small area actually in the end. I made it far harder work than it needed to be, but nothing new there, people. Right, let us level up, I think. Ooh, we get a one of these points this time. We didn't get one of these last time. Only get one though. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? Now I think we get perks from strength and agility determines swords. And endurance and strength. So it's endurance and strength really that we benefit from in armour. So strength's good on both. Agility and endurance are the other two. Two points on our moves. Nice. Targeted strike. Strike your opponent in an open wound. Stalwart defender. You defend better when the odds are stacked against you. When 3 or more enemies are attacking you, dodge plus 6%. Chance of critical hit plus 7%. That's a passive, isn't it? The passives are good to take first, I think. Tactician, to show your true potential when surrounded and all members of your team, yourself included, inflict more damage. No, oh, that's nice, isn't it? We'll have to take that as well, though. Which is taunt. If we take that, we can also get Shield Strike. upend your opponent with a violent blow. Yeah, let's do this. Oh. Hey? It costs a point. Why am I not allowed it? Requires a shield, which I've got. Okay, I don't understand. Is it that I've got to learn both of those before I can have it? But that's not been the case with anything else, has it? It does seem to be doubly joined, but so's that, to be fair. Could be you need both of those before you get it. Yeah. That is the case. So we need to take Targeted Strike and Stalwart Defender. We'll do it, I think, because that's a cool move to have. That will drop them on their ass when we hit them with the shield. Skin Changer. What else are we going to get here? Command your dog to let out a monstrous bark, which will awaken the animal spirit in you and allies. For you, your teammates, and allies, energy recovery changes to 6% per second. Nice. Your dog can now withstand more hits in combat. Health plus 20%. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? Do that for now. And I might smack a whole bunch on this, you know. It doesn't go up a huge amount, does it? It's like point times point. Is that? It's not even percent, is it? It's just times point. If we take that up to 50, our heavy armor's already on 42, so why not? However, yeah, we might be being a bit dumb here because I think it is suggesting that we need to be. Yeah, I don't understand how it's meant to work because it basically made me decide at the beginning whether or not I was going to be a sword or a whatever I thought, but that may be not the case. And I think I might be being a bit unjust to the other weapons we're going to have to start using in order to get through, because it's a 15% bonus of damage. So maces and short blades are falling behind. Well, perforating projectiles. I don't know if there's going to be enough points in the game to balance all of that out. Yeah, sod it. We'll do it on the next one. We can always give it more. Done alright, to be fair. Getting the hang of the battle system now. It was a little bit clumsy at first, but I'm kind of getting the hang of it now. To be fair, I think it was Cyanide Studios that did of Orcs and Men, so the fact the battle system is similar is probably not a great surprise. Aha! So we need to go back to Castle Black.
Ah, Morse, you're expected by the Lord Commander. He put me on lookout for you and ordered that you be sent to him as soon as you arrived.
I'll go and see him in a moment.
Moment will have to wait a while. There are things I want to take care of before I go to see him.
Very well, Morse. One of Halfhand's men told us of the events that occurred at Icemark.
I know. Winter is coming. You may go warm yourself, Lothar. I shall go see Mormont.
Excellent. It would be nice not to have to put on the wildling's armour, though. You know what I mean? I've got bloody heads dangling off me arm. What's that all about? Half tempted just to put my old armour back on. Anyway, that's as it happens. This is an ideal place to wrap things up. We've hit the hour mark, people. So I'm still thoroughly enjoying this. I'm hoping to record some more if you guys are still enjoying watching it. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Game of Thrones on the PlayStation 3. And I'll catch you next time, folks. Take it easy. Bye.